Now she's looking like a pontoon. Progress done today. Strapped down 13 barrels. Got the bracing in. I'm gonna add my diverter on the rear of the barrel. I may extend my deck and add diverters on the outside tunes as well. Made my lumber diverters on the front. Making progress. I was thinking the way I designed it, if I want to add a third pontoon, it would be a little trouble for me. See, when I added that rear one, I had to cut out my 2x6 joist that gives it strength, and run two 2x6s that direction, which is thinned out to the motor mount. So if I want to add a third tune, I would have to cut every 2x6 all the way up and continue with two long 2x6s to where I maintain my strength. But the option is there to add a third pontoon. I like having everything open because I'm gonna build this like a little camper. You know, this is gonna be water tank storage, about a 30-gallon water tank. I'm gonna have a black water and a gray water tank right here. When I build the cabin, I'm gonna have a bathroom somewhere in the corner right there with a sink and a kitchen on this side. So I really like having this open. Although if I do put a third tune, they make RV tanks, they'll fit at like 12, 13 inches wide. It'll fit in there. Just that gives me a lot more room. And I also thought about having a hatch open up on the floor for like wintertime fishing, but honestly, we don't play much during the winter. It'd be something cool to have, but do I really need it? No. But then again, do I really need this? No, it's just cool to have. There's a short update. Maybe tomorrow or day after, I'll have the diverters wrapped up and put on. I gotta buy some stainless screws, being that's gonna be below the water line consistently. I like to put stainless screws securing it. But honestly, it's ready for a test float right now. That transom will be more than enough to hold up my little 15 horsepower two-stroke. Doesn't weigh but 70 pounds. I think I'm gonna try the 5 horsepower first. I know without diverters on, it's gonna be pushing a barge, wall of water. Got the drums as close as I can. Later on, I'm gonna buy some more drums and I'm gonna make 18-inch wide, one continuous strap per every section. Just for now, I've done what I had to get it on the water. And I still have yet to build a diverter for the front. That one's gonna take a little longer. Well, the front, the center barrel on the rear. It's gonna take a little longer because of the two angles of the 2x6s. I got to match that to tie in and make a diverter. Tie into this brace right here. Sorry if I sound out of breath. I've just been doing a lot trying to knock this project out. It's looking good so far. It's a 8x20 deck. I may extend the deck out to, I don't know, another 2 foot, make it a 22 foot. It's gonna go out and then come back in to clear the motor. Do I really need 22 foot? No, but that will allow me room to add diverters to the rear of the 2 outside pontoons and have support for it without it looking too stupid. And then plus I could tie in the deck, the rear decking into here as well. That'll give that more strength. I think I decided on an 8x10 cabin. Steering is gonna be in the front of the cabin. My 10-foot falls about right here, which is gonna leave me 7 foot of front deck open. And currently I'm gonna have 2.5 foot of rear deck open plus my extension. So maybe if I do the extension, I could bring the cabin further back and maybe make a 12-foot cabin. But really 8 by 10 would be plenty. It's just 1 to 2 people that's gonna be playing in here. Yeah, it's looking good. I'm happy I got this far. Thank y'all for watching. Thanks for the subscribe, the likes, and I appreciate the comments. All I can say is I'll see you on the next vid. Hopefully be in a day or two. Thank y'all.